Hi guys, welcome to today's video. You have no idea the excitement, the absolute excitement in me, like a full child mode, when this little puppy turned up at my door and I thought, could it be? It couldn't possibly be. I actually received this a couple of days ago, but I've been working my butt off at work lately and I have had zero time to even think about like proper meals for myself in the evening, let alone filming as my hobby, you know, like there's been no time at all. But when I tell you I received this, looked online and nothing was online, I was like, let me get straight into it. Are you seeing that? Are we seeing that? It's the mystery box from Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty, I think they are now. I'm so excited. I haven't opened this at all. I truly wanted to give myself the element of mystery and surprise. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened this lid. I've opened the box because I wanted to just like, I didn't know what it was. But this box is really, really nice, by the way. Really, really nice. It's, I think, it's a magnetic clasp. I might use this for, I don't know, stationery. I don't know, it just feels like a nice box. Like I said, I haven't opened this. I haven't even taken a sneak peek. All I know is there's an eyeshadow palette in there, right? Hence why I've not done any eyeshadow. I've also done no cheek products or lip products. I've just got lip balm at the moment. The only thing I've done is foundation, concealer and brows, because I was like, obviously that's not gonna be in there because it's, I was gonna say flavor, but it's like a color, has to match me, you know, like, but it could be a bronzer, it could be highlighting blushes, it could be a face palette in here, there could be lip products. I don't know what to expect. I hope there's no primer or anything like that. I don't think there would be. I think that'd be a really weird thing to launch in a mystery box. But I've done everything but the colour cosmetics today because I have a feeling whatever's in here will be colour cosmetics. I don't think Cosmic Brushes have anything but eyeshadows. Well, obviously, and their brushes, but I don't think they have any other cosmetics. So I'm going in completely blind. I'm absolutely buzzing off my tits, right, okay? I also picked up this, which, let's not dox myself, I haven't opened yet. I know what this is because I ordered this quite a while ago. Again, I just simply haven't had the time. Okay, that's really good. Yeah. I know what this is. I know what this is. Hopefully, she says, it's my Undergrowth palette. This is the Undergrowth palette. Again, I've not opened this either. I will get straight into the mystery box. I know this video is about the mystery box, obviously, as you saw on the thumbnail, which I am yet to take in a second, but this is about the mystery box. I just wanted to kind of give this its moment, and I will be doing a separate video with this simply when I have the time. I think, I haven't seen the mystery box yet, so I don't know. I think this is gonna be one of my favorite palettes because of the color story. You know how I feel about green eyeshadow. This is Gorgina. This is Gorgina. I love it. I love it. This is giving me very Natasha Denona. What was that? Natasha Denona? Swampy one. Yucca? It's giving me kind of like the Yucca vibe. That's what it gives me. But obviously Cosmic Brushes, Natasha Denona, completely different formulas, but similar color story. I'm feeling like I'm liking it. I'm liking it. This is my sort of everyday color story. I love wearing green eyeshadow. It's my favorite color on my eyes to wear. I absolutely love it. This is murky. Stunning. I don't want to spend too long on it because I will do a dedicated video on this because I love Cosmic Brushes. Okay, getting into the mystery box, what you've all been waiting for, what I've been waiting for. Oh, I'm really excited. Okay, are you ready? How very uneventful. I didn't realise there was a foam layer on top of it. You probably could have seen my face like, oh, here we go. Oh, matte lipstick. Blush butters, cream blush. Okay, we've got 3 blush butters. We've got 3 velvet matte lipsticks and then the Sinister palette, which did I know it was called Sinister? I think I did know it was called Sinister because there was like a little bit of a sneak peek on their Instagram, but like not showing the palette at all. I think they showed like 1 shade. I think I know that there's a black in here because they were like sneak peek. And there was a black eyeshadow on her hand. So or maybe it's not an eyeshadow, maybe it was a cream blush. I'm about to open a black cream blush. I'm not sure how I would feel about that, to be honest. I'm not feeling coaly. Let's get these out. Okay, how am I gonna get these out? Ugh. I really like the layout of this, by the way. It's really nice. Like it was laid out so professionally, you know? It just looks so nice. I'm so excited to open that eyeshadow palette and see. But honestly, the blushes and the velvet matte lipsticks, new scoos, to my knowledge, so that's really exciting. I think I'm going to show the palette last because that is honestly what I'm most excited about. Let's start off with the lipsticks. So there's no colour like showing on the box. We've got Clarice, Nancy and Salem. Ooh, that is not what I was expecting. It's like a shiny silver. Do I like this packaging? I'm not sure that I like this packaging. it's like, it's okay. Maybe it's just because it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting black, I don't know why. Maybe I shouldn't have expected black, I don't know. So we've got the name of the lipstick on the bottom, just that's always helpful. Oh, hang on. Oh, I do like that though. Magnetic lid, love that. Don't know why, it just adds to the experience. And we've got, oh, okay, a cool toned brown. I'll swatch everything for you up close as B-roll because it's just so much easier to do that. So we've got Clarice, which is the cool tone brown. We've then got Nancy, holy guacamole, which is I think a cool toned chocolate brown. This is like 80%, oh, it smells lovely. It's like 80% cocoa. This is what that reminds me of. I don't know what it's like swatched because I haven't swatched it yet. It looks like it's got a very mild hint of red in it. So when I'm swatching this, you'll see it. Like, I want to apply one of these real time to my face in a moment, and then I'll do a lip swatch at the end to suit the eyeshadow that we do. But this is really pretty. They smell really nice, like sweet vanilla almost. And then we have Salem, which, ooh, this is nice. It's like a warm toned, I'd say like a toffee brick almost. I'm really rubbish at describing things. This is nice. Okay, so we've got a good variety of lipsticks. Again, a new SKU to my knowledge. I'm not sure about this packaging. It's like making finger marks, and I have little clammy hands like 80% of the time, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's quickly have a look at the cream blush butters, which, love that. We've got another silver compact. There's no name on the back of this. It just says blush butter. So I'm gonna try and keep these close to the box. I actually have a label maker for products. This is so sad of me. I have a label maker, and when products don't have their name on, I label maker them. Like the Kaleidos blushes, like their first series didn't have their names on the back, and I like made a little label because I like to make reference to a color and I will forget. So this color is got chills. Oh, that is a baby pink. That is a milky baby pink. I think for me, like, I'm quite pale. I would say I'm like a light, not quite fair, but like a light skin tone. And this is gonna be quite milky on me. And I'm not too sure how that would suit other people. I like these sorts of blushes. I'm very intrigued to swatch them in a moment. I do want to like real time live swatch them as my B-roll. So, you know, you're seeing it. I really like this colour. It's actually quite nice, but it is very milky. So I'm a bit concerned as how it's gonna look on my cheeks, but we will try them. We've then got the shade Dazed, which again, whoa. Oh, this is a nice colour. This is like a berry colour. Do you know what, actually, I do think this mixed with, I've already forgotten the name, Got Chills. God, this is why I have to label them because I will forget the names. I think these two mixed together would create a really beautiful like ombre blush on my skin tone, which is possibly what I might do. I have no idea what the third colour is, of course. I really hope it's not like a black blush. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And then, come on, what do we have? And then this one is Heroin, which is, oh my gosh. That's purple. That's very purple. Holy moly. That's very purple. I don't know what that's gonna look like on my skin. Maybe it'll be interesting. Again, these will all be in B-roll. You'll see them. I will flash them up as I'm swatching them. I'll flash them up as I'm talking about them. So you'll see the swatches of these multiple times just so you can get a good understanding of what they look like. But I will be applying to my face in a moment. Again, I'll probably just pick the best colour that goes with the eyeshadow look. Without further ado, the Sinister palette. There's like a hand on here. I don't know if you can see that. Looks kind of scary. Spooky ooky. Open it like this in case there's one smashed. What? Interesting. Have they forgotten a shade? Ghost. I'm not even showing you. I'm just like so transfixed. That's a really, I feel like I wasn't expecting that. Interesting. I was not expecting this at all. I really like this. But I was also expecting, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this. Interesting. Oh, these shades. Eerie looks beautiful. Chilling. Maybe we need to do like a silver look. This is not going to go with my jumper at all. For some reason I thought this would be like, I don't know what I was expecting. I just wasn't expecting this. What is this? Ghost. It looks like they've forgotten the shade. I'm a bit confused, but it's also got a thing over. Cream eyeshadow Ghost. Oh, is it a clear? Let's have a look. I need an adult. I'm confused. Oh, it is. Okay, so take the little flap off. Sorry, you can see nothing because I'm just like having this entire experience to myself apparently. It's like a cream. That's why I can see the pan. Like, can you see? It's sort of interesting. So is it like a gloss? I don't think I've ever used an eye gloss before. I've always had products come into my life that are like eye gloss and I've just never used it. So maybe, do I want to do an eye gloss? Not really. Not really. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is do like a red purple through the crease. I want to use this silver and this eerie as well. So I think I'm going to do like a double of that and maybe blend a little bit of whatever this shade is, menacing, and then the black. And then maybe, I don't really want to do red on the lower lash line because that makes it look sick. Maybe we can do like a grey on the lower lash line and pull like the black in the lower lash line in the outer corner and then like the purple and kind of red together. Maybe. I think let's do that. Let's zoom you in and let's do that. Why do I feel so perplexed by this? I'm going to do the look on one eye and then I will just copy it across just to save time and just kind of give you a good close-up angle. I'm going to go into the shade Strange, this one right here. And I'm just going to kind of pack this on the first third of the eye. And I've got my Sigma switch here in front of me and I've just kind of brushed that brush off, rubbed to the brush off. Neither of them sound very good, but just taking any excess product. And I'm going to go into the shade, Cursed, this one here, and place that kind of on the second third of my crease. And then I want to put the shade Ominous, which is like a really deep plum black on, well, I'd say the outer third, but like we've used all of the space on my eyelid up. The outer quarter, maybe we could say. I don't want to do a cat eye look. I kind of want to keep this nice and round, I think. She says. It could all change at the very end, who knows? So I'm going to go into Danger, beautiful red, and just kind of merge it with this shade, which was Strange. And who knows, all of the metallics might cover up all of this work anyway, but like you're getting a good view on how they're applying and stuff, so it's all a win. I'm then gonna go into the shade Creepy, this beautiful lilac purple. And then I will put that black shade Void here eventually, like right there, but I'm going to do that last because it'll just get lost and probably smear at the moment, so I'd rather just wait. I'm just going to go back into the brushes that I was using. There's no extra product on here. I'm just going to sort of tickle the edges a little bit. We're going to go into the shade Fear, this one right here, and blend that on top. I'm then going to go into the shade Paranormal, which is like a grey lavender. And then I kind of want like just a smidge of something blending this out. So I want to use the shade Crypt, which is a little bit darker than I wanted to be honest, but I don't want to use Bone because I want to use it on the inner corner. And then taking the brush that we applied all of the middle shades together. Go back into Danger and Creepy, these two here, just to add a touch of that brightness back in again, and I'm taking so little that it's basically blending itself. Cute. Okay, and then we'll put the black and like the grey smokiness underneath, I think. It is time for some shimmers. It's time for some shimmers. I really want to use this eerie shade. It's like almost like a multi-chrome holographic looking shade. And I think that would look beautiful right here. I was going to use the pink, and I think the pink would look really nice. Or maybe we use 3. We use this one, sorry you can't even see, this one here called Shiver, Chilling and Eerie. Let me swatch them and see what they'll look like together. Okay, I definitely want this like silver here. I'm actually thinking maybe we'll put the Shiver, is it? Yeah, Shiver shade here on the inner corner, and then maybe this in the middle. I think like this sort of order. Before I put that shimmer down, I just want to go into the shade Bone, which is like a bone white. It's not quite white, it's got a bit of grey, a little bit of peachy in there. It's like the colour I'd expect a dried up bone to look. And I'm just gonna put this right here as like a base for an inner corner highlight, because I think I'll be probably putting a little bit of shimmer over the top, but not quite everywhere. That's really, really pretty. Okay, let's go into Shiver. I'm gonna go into the shade Chilling, which is stunning. I love silver. I was gonna apply this Eerie shade in between, but now I'm like, shall I apply this one because it's purple? I feel like I should, and then put Eerie on the inner corner and maybe on the bit of the lower lash line. I'm gonna do that. We're just gonna do it. This is the shade Haunted. I'm then gonna apply the shade Eerie, this one here. Yeah, very grey base, not an inner corner for me at all, but just putting it here, I think shows how pretty it is, and I can make that lower lash line really grey and smoky. I thought I was going to love that shade way more than I do. This looks a little bit, I think it's the grey with the peach flip I'm just not used to, and it's actually accentuating my under wrinkles. Let's go into Crypt, this one here, the grey, and let's run this on the lower lash line. Honestly, Cosmic Brush's mattes, stunning. I do like their shimmers. I just think there's like other brands that do them better. Yeah, I'm gonna stick by that. They do them better, but I'd say Cosmic Brushes has like a really good variety, really good colour stories, and their mattes are really good, and everything's very consistent, which is what I do like. I think I'll just leave the, because I can't help myself, I'm gonna take Shiver, the one that we had here, and just slightly push it just on the top of the tear duct, just there. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing, but just pushing it on the top, not like going the whole way around, but it just helps, I think, catch the light a little bit more. I'm gonna go back in with these 2 shades just to kind of overlap the bit that we lost. I feel like that's done what I wanted, which was just to add a little bit of colour back into the crease a little bit. Not too much, but just like enough to notice that it's like red to purple to grey black. I'm gonna go into the shade Void, the black one, and I'm gonna put this on the outer corner here. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna go away and duplicate this onto my other eye, and then we'll come back and try the blush, the cream brush lip blushes, and match a lip. Okay, I put some mascara on, and suddenly the eyes are just, I'm feeling them. I'm absolutely feeling them. I love them. And do you know what? Let me zoom you out. It kind of matches my jumper. I love matching my eyeshadow to my outfit. Little facts about me. If I'm wearing like, just something about like the top half, I just love matching my clothes to my makeup, or my makeup to my clothes rather. I love it, which is why I always go for a colourful wardrobe, because I love colourful eyeshadow. I like mascara, for me, completes, solidifies. I was gonna go for lashes, genuinely can't find my eyelash glue anywhere, and to be honest with you, can't be bothered to turn in this room upside down to find it. I've only got one eyelash glue, and it's crusty, it's dusty, I need a new one, and I can't find it. Loving this eye look. Right, okay, blushes, blush. Why am I feeling the purple? Why am I feeling the purple with this look? Shall I? Okay, I'm gonna swatch them. You've seen the swatches. I haven't swatched them as of yet. Oh, Oh, it's pink. Like I said, you've seen swatches. This could be sheared out. Maybe we could do all three. Maybe we could just do all three. This is, I'm looking again on the box. What's it called? Dazed. This pink one is called Dazed. Yeah, that's like a berry shade. These are all going to blend really nicely together. And this one is, I've forgotten what the shade is. Got Ghosted? No, what is it called? Got Chills. Maybe we just go for all three. I think I want a little purple blush. I think I want a little purple blush moment. We can go with like a pink highlighter, which I don't often use sort of coloured highlighters very often. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it far up here. I haven't got any bronzer on. I think I'm not gonna go for a bronzer because it's gonna be too much. Oh, I just got a bruise. Okay, okay. Tiny, tiny bit, tiny, tiny bit. Obviously I've never tried their formula before as well. So, I mean, not only am I trying to apply the most to my face, I'm also trying to work out the formula as well. Why did I think that it was going to be like Barney the Dinosaur on my cheeks? And actually, like, it is very purpley. We are then going to go into this berry shade, the Dazed shade. Apply that here. It's going to be very blushy. Going to be very blushy. These blend out really nicely, I will say. And they feel buildable, which I like, because when you get like mystery boxes with colour cosmetics, apart from highlighters, which depending on the highlighter can translate across all skin tones nicely, depending on if it's got, like, if it's a clear base, it'll translate. I'm looking really blushy, by the way. If it's a clear base, like, you can pretty much use it on any skin tone. But sometimes with blushes, I'm like, who is this made for? But because he's quite like thin and buildable, you can get like a really nice look, I feel, across quite a few skin tones. I'm now going to use Got Chills. This is the one I was most afraid of because I think it's going to be milky. Let me just like pat it all across, I think. Lighten the whole cheek up. It's looking very cool toned. I'm going to take my sponge that I use for my foundation, just kind of go over the top here. Cute. Definitely not going to do bronzer. We're just going for a little, well, I say a little blushy look. We're going for a very blushy look. But luckily the eye is like pink, purple, smoky, so it all goes. I've got these two Colourpop highlighters. They're kind of like both pinky purple. One's called Spellbound, one's called Over the Moon. I think I want to use one of these. So that's Spellbound, this is Over the Moon. This one's more sheer, this one's more purple. I mean, I want to go for this one. I'm going to go for Spellbound. Because I don't want pink highlighter on my nose or like the rest of my face, I'm going to go into the Winnie the Pooh Silly Old Bear. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the lip. I will do a lip swatch for you though. Let me apply the shade Nancy so you can see it. Let me zoom you in. Just like a little halfway situ. Let me apply the shade Nancy. Do you know what? I feel like a villain. And I love it. Obviously I've not applied a lip liner. I would of course normally apply a lip liner, but I'm not keeping this on. But this is the shade Nancy. I really like it. I like it much more than I thought I was going to. The only thing I don't like about dark lipsticks is this. Like, you can see where my lip starts and finishes, like at the wet bit, which I don't like. You know what, I said that this would be too conflicting with this, but I actually think it suits it quite well. I think I'm just not used to it on my face, but I think if I was going out and I wanted to be bold and brave, I would wear this. Let's go for the shade Salem next. I thought this was gonna be way more like toffee for some reason. I don't know why I just thought of toffee when I looked at this, but this is actually kind of like a terracotta-y, orangey brown. Definitely terracotta. I really like the colour. Not with this eye look, absolutely not with this eye look, it's too warm. I think with like red or black or smoky eye, this would look gorgeous, but the pink and the purple are definitely clashing the terracotta, but it's a nice shade. And last but not least, we have the shade Clarice, which it's milky. Sorry, my camera just died as I was finishing that swatch. All I'm gonna say is concealer lips. I will say this will pair so beautifully with a deep, rich brown lip liner, which I'm staring at and I'm kind of tempted by. Or it'd work really well with like a pinky mauve lip liner, I feel, blended in. Again, I'm very tempted by that. Why do I want to wear the deep dark lipstick? But do I just put a lip liner with this? Maybe I'll try that quickly. I'm just gonna blot this lipstick off because I don't like applying lip liner over the top of lipstick. I don't think it does anything. It just kind of smears it around. The reason I went for MAC Whirl is it's that pinky shade that I was talking about, which is hopefully gonna match with the eyes. I am gonna go into the shade Nancy. And I'm gonna go into it with a little lipstick brush. Yes. I feel like that's better. It's like slightly greyish, a bit deeper and darker, less concealer lipsy, but it's not competing. I think we forget that we can put eyeshadows together and we can mix blushes together, but we can also mix lip products together. And I, for one, do like doing it. I think the reason we don't is reapplication is just horrendous. But to be honest with you, if I was in a situation where I had the capacity to bring multiple lipsticks and a little brush, I probably would. I just can't be bothered on like an average basis, like going to work. It's just not happening. I'm putting one on. But if I had people around, or I was going around someone's house, or out for dinner, and I can go to the bathroom and top up, I do that. I do that. I really like this look. I think it's cute. I wasn't expecting these things to be in the mystery box. I was kind of expecting some sort of cheek product and possibly a lip product, but I didn't know if it was going to be highlighter and blush, or like a little blush palette, or like a trio, or like a liquid lipstick, or a gloss. I kind of thought it was going to be colour cosmetics because that's what usually are in mystery boxes. That's what makes the most sense because they can be used for every skin tone to a certain degree. I really, really like this palette. I am wanting to play around with this again, using less, and I really want to use that ghost shade because I feel like that gloss is gonna look really, really different. It's a really interesting palette. This is the last video of like horror, spooky vibes, and then we're gonna go into Christmas a little bit more because there's too much, but this is a really, really lovely palette. I'm glad that this is the last one to kind of send us off on our way for the spooky vibes, the spooky season. I really like it. I really like this mystery box. I will say the only thing I don't like, and this is very much a preference thing, there's nothing objectively wrong with it, is the packaging for these products. Now, this is the first time they're trying these SKUs out, so it might be in future they don't do packaging like this, but I do find it gets very smeary. It wouldn't be my choice if I was a makeup brand owner, but I'm not. So I just prefer like the cardboard. I think I'd have preferred if they'd carried on like their cardboard feel through everything. Obviously you can't do that with lipsticks, but I just don't really like the shiny, like can you see how dirty they look already? I don't like that personally. I would have also loved to have seen the names of the blushes on the back. Again, another preference thing, but then if they're not planning on releasing these as singles, then I suppose what's the point for the average makeup consumer? You don't need to reference a blush like you would if you were a YouTuber, but then they do have them for the lipsticks. So I don't know, I'm a little bit confused by that. But overall, I really, really like this mystery box. I think it was fun. I'll link Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty. I don't know what they're called at the moment. I think it's Cosmic Beauty. Is it Cosmic Beauty or Cosmic Brushes? What are you called? They are under the name Cosmic Brushes, so I think they're still called Cosmic Brushes, hoping to be Cosmic Beauty at some point. But I will link their site down below, and yeah, if you want to get the mystery box, I think it's still in stock. Sorry, this has been a bit of a longer video than I'd hoped, but I've tried on so many eyeshadows, so many cheek products, and so many lip products all in one, but I really wanted to kind of get a good feel of it. The quality of these products feels really, really good, feels lovely, and for the price, I'm really happy with it, and looking forward to what they release as singles and not in a collection. I think that'd be really interesting to see. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. Let me know if you picked up the mystery box or if you're planning to pick up the mystery box. Have you ever tried Cosmic Brushes before? I highly recommend them. They're a UK based brand, so if you're a UK based girl or gal or guy even, or whatever, they're a really great brand to buy from because obviously there's no custom fees because they're UK based. I just like finding UK based brands because I just only have to pay £2.99 shipping and not like £30 custom fees. I just appreciate that. I just really do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I really do appreciate you. Thumbs the video up if you have enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!